Guys, so this is a continuation of the video that I made day before yesterday. Yeah, on the 22nd. So today is the 24th of December 2025. Right. So uh, I've a total of 53 minutes allowance to shoot this video, but I don't think it will get to 53 minutes though. But like I will cut the videos in parts, right, so that it's consumable. Then this one is more or less like the continuation of the 2026 pronouncement that I posted on YouTube. So then this one is 2026 kept definite overlapping distillation of ventures, right? So what this document is supposed to do, ne? So don't mind this thing. It's a laptop, ne? Because the previous time I was using papers, so I wrote it on papers. The 2026 pronouncement. So this one I typed it on the phone. Then now I'm using the phone to shoot the video. So I have to use the laptop to view what I was typing, right? Yeah. But if I had maybe a DSLR, I was gonna shoot with it, then use the phone. There's no need for this laptop. It's big, understand? But anyway, I hope you're good though. Like it's worth it to know whether you're good or not. You understand? But as of me, I'm fine. Man. You understand? I'm very good. But I also realized that the sound is kind of low on the videos, the previous ones, but we'll fix that as we are going forward, because in the meantime the point is not the quality of the videos, right? The point is the message and the content, right? Not how it is delivered. Yeah, you see. So then, by the way, this is AustinOrish and I am AustinOrish. So that's the best introduction that I can do. So I did mention that this is 2026 kept definite overlapping distillation of ventures. So what this document is gonna do is that I have this master plan that I use. Ne? So for 2026, I distilled everything to I created a funnel just so that I don't do everything, but I just do what is needed or what is just required for 2026, right? But required by who? By me again, understand? But I just distilled everything just to few that are essential, right? Let me use the word that are essential for the year 2026, right? So that it can be as efficient as it can be for AustinOrish and its associate, right? Its associate, I mentioned them on the pronouncement video. So then here, which means that the reason why I named it kept definite overlapping distillation of ventures, kept is indicating that there's a limit, right? During the year I won't increase the number of ventures, because I've learned that growing in the middle of the year like collapses the structure. The whole plan that you had for the year, it collapses. It's more like you're starting the year again, you understand? So but if you have a plan for a year and you focus on it and you work on it throughout the year, it makes it successful than if you're just gonna be starting over and over again throughout the year. Like you're repeatedly starting over the year, you understand? So then having one plan and push it throughout the year, just have a redundancy of like, what if I have a new idea along the way? Then this is what this document does. It creates the redundancy of like, what if I get a new idea along the way, which is best or better than the one that I'm working on? This document solves that, you understand? So you can also use that on whatever you do. Have a plan for a year and don't disturb it throughout the year. Whatever you think of, just put it aside and say, I'll do it next year, you understand? so that you don't collapse the current year. You see, maybe most people have discovered that this thing of like just always revamping your things along the way, it collapses them. It doesn't make them better, it collapses them, right? And I guess you can hear me properly because I noticed that the sound is kind of low. I'll fix that. Don't worry, I will fix that. So then capped is for that, it's for limiting, right? Like I can go as high, right? Not for infinitely, no, just as high. Then definite is more of like I mentioned exactly what I would be doing. I didn't just put a vague words, right? No, for example, I can see apparel. I didn't say fashion, I said apparel. So, but even though the word is used somewhere, but I used definite words so that I know what I will be doing in 2026, or I'm giving a proper and clear instruction what AustinOrish will be doing in 2026, right? So that even people who will join me along the way, they won't be like in a vague position, like what are we supposed to do? You understand? Yeah. Then overlapping is that the word overlapping is standing in position of the fact that because this is a shrinked plan or a funneled plan, it means that there is maybe one venture which may be doing what other ventures do, or what other ventures do may be doing what this other venture does, because we are trying to trying to make sure that few ventures do everything that needs to be done, not all ventures do what they have to do. Like I'm limiting the number of ventures, right, so that they can be as effective as possible to ignite things, right? You cannot start fire with all the wood that you have, right? Like all the firewood that you have, you cannot use it to start the fire. You just need to take the fuel that will be able to ignite the fire, and while it's burning, then you add and add and add and add and add, right? But you cannot just take all the firewood and start the fire. Nah, like I don't think the fire will even start. You see, it's more of like law of diminishing returns. You keep on putting manure on this farm, and you put a lot, then over time that manure doesn't do anything on the soil. It doesn't improve it. It actually damages it. You see, so it's like watering a plant, like over watering a flower. You see, over time that water doesn't help anymore. It actually makes the plant die. You see, so then that's what this document prevents, which is we cannot be doing everything at once. So 2026 is just for a portion or a certain selected ventures that will be a portfolio for 2026. Then 2027 will have its own. I'll do another video like this at the end of 2026 for 2027, right? Then distillation, the word distillation is okay, but it's different, right? Distillation is more of like I'm funneling, but yeah, it's more of like I'm funneling them, because it's like, because how you distillation is a process. Like how you distill things, it's more of like you have a large sum of, let's say, liquid, then you distill it, right? It's more of like it's more of like sieving, but it's just that you cannot sieve. You can sieve a liquid, right? Yeah. So it's more of like sieving, right? So then you can have distilled water, right? So these are distilled ventures from a big channel of ventures, then just to a few, right? Or just to a refined ones, right? I guess I explained that in a clear way. Then ventures is just these businesses or whatsoever that we're gonna be working on. That's clear, right? So then AustinOrish Unit 1 pool. So that 2026 pronouncement, I named it Unit 1, meaning that you see there's context on that word Unit 1. It's not